Hi, my name's Phil. I'm from Rebel Overlay. We're a visual company, particularly dealing in VJing and visual mapping, based in London, England.
My therapist, you tell him all your problems. He's out and awesome with listening.
Lightspeed is one of Hennessy's partners. We have been working together for just over 2 years now, and one thing I like about Lightspeed is the fact that they push to create new content.
We were contacted by Dottu from Lightspeed earlier in the year, who came to us with an idea for a bespoke mapping construction.
I'm a fucking paradox. No, I'm not. Threesomes, I put up and triceratops. Reptard, rapping as I'm mocking deaf rock stars. Wearing synthetic wigs made of anwars, dreadlocks,
Lightspeed started from just me and my flatmate at the time, who's my business partner. We were inside our lounge, just pre-talking about this idea, and he kind of pushed me to actually focus on it a lot more. And I think the main challenge was thinking about how Lightspeed would actually work in Nigeria. There's nothing like that in Nigeria. How would we sell the idea? How would we get into the market? We initially had one projector which we had got from one of our suppliers in Germany, and I came back with that alone. The 3D LED cube is a very interesting solution. It was bespokely made by one of our partners in Amsterdam, and what we wanted to do was to infuse lighting with music in such a way that when music was playing, it would sync in with the actual lighting.
The real party is just about to begin! Jimmy!
We're actually showcasing this for the first time in Nigeria, the 3D LED cubes.
Now, to explain that, what that means is that we have a 3D polystyrene construction that's built out of cubes at different levels, and then we project a 2D image onto that, and then with computers help to fit that image onto the 3D structure itself. And then we use computer rendered animations to light it up and make it look really pretty.
The process of doing 3D mapping, as Phil said, is not easy. Every single bit of it is mathematical and also architectural as well. It's not a thing you can do in a week. You really need to take the time to really understand what you're trying to achieve.
It's not easy, as you can see. It's like too many guys up there doing it as well.
Shoot the lights out high till it's bright out. Oh, just another lonely night. Are you willing to sacrifice your life?
So when we first met Dottu, he came over to visit our studios in London, and he was very keen with a vision himself that he wanted to take this art of projection onto 3D objects.
You know, I imagine when I first met Rebel Overlay, when I met Spencer and Phil, I think they were a bit worried about the fact that they were not able to do their jobs right because of certain inadequacies that we have in Nigeria, not having the right projectors. And
after some backwards and forwards with ideas, it was clear that he wanted something that had impact and something that no one had seen before, essentially, here.
But I think I kind of assured them that we were going to have the equipment, which I have anyway. We had the equipment, and we were able to put things together creatively.
Who's in trouble as you run through my jungles? All you hear is rumble. Kanye West samples. Here's one for example.
And the Hennessy Artistry finale party was the perfect opportunity to provide a big visual impact. Big finale party and the huge blend of big acts.
We've done a lot of big jobs for the MTV and Moe, Hennessy and Belvedere, and there's countless events we've done. We've done homes, house parties, birthdays, weddings. I mean, the application for what we do is endless.
Now, we've been doing these events for the past few years across the UK, obviously, but also through Europe and in Far East Asia as well. And this is our privilege to be doing a show for the first time in Africa, and in Nigeria, and Lagos particularly, for Hennessy, for their finale party.
You know, my partner, Adejare Doherty, who's actually based in the UK, he generally deals with logistics and also adds, you know, a bit of, he obviously morally supports the company, and generally makes, you know, gives us, you know, generally, you know, does some of the actual work that we need to do around the world when we have meetings to actually talk about installations that we do, being there right from the start, and also giving that extra push into the business as well. So I'm very thankful again for the people I have around me, and as we move forward in the business, we continue to maximize our true potential and show people what we're really all about. So, you know, we really want to make sure that, you know, in our spectrum of where we are, we're able to deliver on ideas. Ideas is what we work from. It's very important that, you know, people come with us with original ideas, and that we can create and make reality.
Oh, my kitty girl.
Lightspeed over there, man. Lightspeed over there. It's happening, man.
This is what you see us busy.
Diamonds and pearls, just like a star, you light up my world. The way I feel inside.
Another thing was, last year we actually had just 2 staff doing installation. This year we have 15 people working on this, people working on lighting, the 3D LED cubes. It's very exciting for me and for the company. You know, I mean, sometimes when you try and do these kind of projects, it can take, sometimes they almost never happen, but because of determination and the belief in Lightspeed and what we have to offer, we've been able to execute this project effectively. I'm very thankful for the kind of staff I have working with Lightspeed. They're very good hard workers. They get the job done without any question, and you know, it's a blessing to have people like that working with you. I have 15 of them working tomorrow. In fact, they're working right now as we speak, and I don't really feel any problems or anything happen, because I know that, you know, they're trained very well to do the job to the best of their abilities as well. And you know, again, very excited to have Phil down, because I think, you know, the future for, you know, the kind of lighting industry and the visual industry is really down to, you know, people who actually believe that they can be creative and really go beyond their own means and really try to maximize their true potential.
We met about 6 months ago, I think it was, and you've seen us on the internet. Me and a guy called Spencer Heron do 3D visual mapping for live music events. And so Dami had seen us on the internet and come with us with proposing an idea to do this in Nigeria, and it's something that he felt hadn't really been pushed on the African continent at all, and so he was looking abroad for new ideas and new exciting methods of, you know, giving visual impact at events.
And you're so fly, and I feel inside. Girl, you're so fine, and you're so fly.
So it's been a very challenging journey, getting to where we are. It's happening tomorrow. It was, you know, I mean, we've been kind of on this for the last 4 months, looking at templates and sizes of kind of fabrics we're going to use, but we kind of finalized it to polystyrene. One of the interesting things was there was only one company in Abuja that made polystyrene template. So we kind of had to create these architectural drawings for them to actually make it, and it's finally happening as well.
Last year we had some things that we worked on during our activations during the year and at the Hennessy Artistry finale. But this year we have something entirely different, and that is thanks to Lightspeed. You can see the LED cubes we have there. I mean, I've never seen anything like that in Nigeria. This is testimony to Lightspeed's creativity.
I'm so close to having the prize. I realize I'm supposed to reach for the skies. Never let somebody try to tell you otherwise.
Don't forget we have the attention for like the first 5-10 minutes, so we need to like
Okay,
you know what I mean?
We go in first, start sort of like mixing it up quite hard.
Yeah.
Okay, for the first sort of like 10 minutes or so.
Yes.
Then slow it down a little bit,
Yes.
like you say, so we
Yes.
just go in
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then strobe, we can actually strobe it and
Yes.
freeze it out or do whatever.
Yeah.
Initially, this idea that we're doing now came 3 years ago. We wanted to start this business on a 3D mapping scale. That was what we initially wanted to do at the start. But we realized that the market wasn't necessarily ripe for us. So we started very, very slowly doing static image projections and doing lighting. And now we're where we want to be, doing the visuals and actually doing more bespoke creative work in Nigeria. And, you know, as the future goes on, we'll be looking to expand into other parts of Africa and hopefully, you know, go to Europe or go to Malaysia and do these jobs as well. The other thing as well, which is our core business, is the large format image projections, projecting images on buildings, logos. I mean, you can pretty much think about anything that you want to project on any building, and we can pretty much project it on the building as well. We've done that a lot for Hennessy across the country. We've done that a lot for a few other brands. MTN. It's also another part of our business that we think will also change the landscape of how people view public messaging as well, because that's what it's used for, to project messaging on buildings as well. We've done presidential elections in Sierra Leone. So, I mean, those are the three main things that we're going to be showcasing: large format projections, the 3D LED cube, and the 3D projection mapping as well. Okay, well, I mean, I'm really excited working with Hennessy on Hennessy Artistry 2013. Big event, really, really big event. We've been around the country touring, doing lighting for Hennessy. And it's been a very exciting journey with them, with all the music and artists, from the bands to Pino to, you know, different people, even some acts I never really knew. But it's exciting that we're now at the stage where we're finalizing the Hennessy Artistry.
Don't believe in shooting stars, but she believe in shoes and cars. Wood floors in the new apartment, couture from the store's departments. You more like love to start shit. I'm more of the trips to Florida, order the hors d'oeuvres, views of the water.
The industry in Nigeria is growing. There are a lot more young entrepreneurs. Our key focus is really trying to find people who have ideas to make sure that we can actually do more. For those who are aspiring young professionals, be it lighting or creating or film, you know, we give them a reason to really believe that this can happen, because a lot of them don't get to see it. You know, I'm just grateful that we're here, and, you know, it's been a lot of hard work, and, you know, I would just give anybody advice: if you have a dream, always focus on your dreams, and just try and, you know, don't let anyone shut you down or tell you you can't do it, because, you know, nothing is impossible. I mean, 3 years ago we had this idea, and now we're doing it. And it's just, tomorrow is just here, and we'll be doing it again. You know, I'm very grateful for the people that work with us and those who are involved in this experience that we're going through. And, you know, the future is Lightspeed, you know. So let us know if you need us.
Lightspeed, this is amazing. You guys, tell me about this setup, guys. Come on, look at this. Come on, Lightspeed. Thank you very much.
London to Lagos.
Yes, exactly. Let's see what I'm talking about. Listen.
With dummy and Lightspeed imaging. Is that right?
No, this is Lightspeed.
Looking
straight into this camera.
But I mean, you can kind of like look at each other if it's, you know, if it comes, if it
yeah, because
makes sense.
Remember, first day, remember that
exactly,
day?
something like this.
In your eyes.